What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. And on today's episode, finally we get to show you guys an update on this year's overseas build. So if you guys have been watching previously, you would know that we are currently aiming to build E34 M5 wagon replica, custom trailer with BBS RS, E10. It's actually a 1600, but we'll call it a 2002 just so you guys understand. And we are planning to build it like a Hot Wheels set. For more information, I'm gonna pop the link in the description. You guys can refer back to that video. It's been crazy. It's currently after hours now, if I'm not mistaken. It is now actually 5:45. It's time for us to actually do some work on these cars. So standing behind me is the E10. The E34 wagon still has not been touched. We're aiming to touch that car sometime next week. So to give you guys a bit of an idea of what our plan is, right? So if you watched the previous video with Vato, you would have known that we've been invited to quite a few overseas shows. So we're planning to attend the show in Belgium, but obviously we can't take these cars with because they definitely won't be finished. So we are aiming to send one of the cars that you guys are voting for to Belgium to go and attend the show. That leaves us with a bucket list show, which is Outrace. That unbroke my plug now. Okay, so we are planning to attend Outrace at the end of June, which is all the way in Poland. If you're a Stans guy, if you follow the overseas car shows closely, you'll know that Outrace is one of the premium shows in Europe. So we're definitely planning to attend Outrace. So we need to basically get the cars done. We need to be able to ship the cars hopefully by April to make it to the UK in May, where the legends at Car Audio and Security will be finishing up the sound and the air ride on the cars. And then we will be joining the Car Audio and Security team and a few of my other friends in the UK. And we will be going through to Outrace to go and represent and attend the show. So I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be an absolutely busy year. But now the thing is, we needed to find time to actually get started with the build. So we have started, not a lot of work has been done. So the first thing that I needed to do is I needed a body kit, or I needed the arch, the front spoiler and the boot spoiler for the 2002, which is not readily available in South Africa. So now we gotta fabricate it. So in order for us to fabricate the kit, I called on my good friend, Talon, and he came through, and this is how it went down. Okay guys, so the E10 is currently in the workshop. So we need to start doing some measurements because we got a bit of a plan that we need to do in terms of some of the parts that need to be fitted. So we're actually fabricating a lot of the parts. So standing next to me is Talon. You guys know him, he's a celebrity on our channel.
A celebrity.
Yeah, you are a celebrity. You maybe want to explain to everyone what we're busy doing now.
We're busy measuring all those places that we're gonna basically 3D print the parts in that, and where we join it and that. So we need all the measurements in that, and then I basically go back to 3D printer guys, let them design it, and then we take it from there. We'll see where we go. We might have to come and file some stuff down on the actual 3D print, but hopefully we go and it goes well. We don't have issues on the way, but yeah,
Sure.
that's basically what you do.
Nice. And how are you feeling about this project? The other projects are stressful, I put you under pressure, but now this is worse.
Exactly. I was gonna say, do you think that's easier? This is worse. This is more time consuming. That's why I said I better come and see you.
Yeah.
Because I need the measurements, and like you also, we got to join the 3D printing certain ways.
Yeah.
And then once I bring it to you, still also got to prepare the part. So it's quite a hectic job.
Cool.
But yeah. Other cars, what else is on the other cars that's a surprise that you're gonna give?
Yeah, you'll have to wait and see. So how did you feel when you saw Vato won?
No.
What went through your mind?
I knew that she was gonna win.
Really?
Because you know, it's a different car. We did something different. Like I told you also that made it, it was a different make.
Yeah.
I think if we went with the same make or something similar, it would have, you know, and then it's better for you.
Of
course.
course.
You need to show then you got a variety. You're not just doing
diversity. 100%.
But yeah, no, I was very proud. I was happy. My from the States was going mad when I sent her the video.
Oh, lovely.
She told me to send every episode you made to watch it. Even now, she's telling me in the next one, send me the next one. I'll see what you guys will do.
Nice.
So yeah, it is. It's a big achievement. It also shows that we go forward and our work is appreciated.
Of course. And well, has there been a response that you got back?
We do some guys that will cry, you know, that's invoice.
Yeah.
And then we pray that they eventually come back, but yeah. But yeah, we've been busy with stuff like recently we had to fix a S-Class carbon fiber kit.
Nice.
So the guy damaged that you sent my way.
Yeah.
So I had to find a guy to repair that.
Yeah.
We did eventually find a guy, we repaired it.
Yeah.
The guy seems to be happy in that.
Nice.
And now we've got another person on our board that now we can do shaving carbon or whatever.
Nice. So it helps.
Yes.
You got the exposure.
Yeah. We met the right guy.
Nice. No lack. And that's what it's about, guys. It's about supporting each other. And also my main thing is when somebody comes on board as a sponsor, they must get a return. So that's like the most important part for me. So thank you, Brad. Thank you for coming on board. So let's show everyone what we're planning on doing. I need to decide now, are we going with the bumper look or are we going to remove the bumpers? So Delon is going to actually make a front spoiler for us. And he's going to be making a wide arch kit as well, and a rear boot spoiler. Now I'm deciding on whether I must go for the old school bumper look with the spoiler. So you guys are gonna help me decide. So this is how the E10 looks without the bumpers. I kinda like the look. And this is how the E10 looks with the bumpers and the spoiler and the arches. So you guys comment down below, tell me which look we should go for. I'm a bit confused and conflicted. I like both looks. I like the bumpers. If we are to keep the bumpers, I must say credit to Delon's dad that actually gave us a very nice idea. I want to show you guys. So what we are aiming to do if we are going to keep the bumpers is we're going to modify the bumper bracket and we're going to modify the bumper here on the corner, and we're kind of going to push the bumper a bit more in. So the way we're going to do that is we obviously cut the bracket and re-weld the bracket, cut the bumper, re-weld the bumper, and then send the bumper in for chroming. So that will pull the bumper a bit more in and give a bit more of a smoother look. And then obviously we're going to be adding the front spoiler. Okay, so the arch kit is gonna not be too big. Yeah, the reason why I want to go with the arch kit is because we're going with 15s, step to 16s. So ideally 15s look the best, but I like a little bit of a big wheel. So I want to step the 15 RS to 16 inch. So the plan is, and this is also a good marketing strategy for SRR, because we are one of the, or in fact, we are the dealer in South Africa for SRR hardware. So the reason why I want to go with this configuration is to show the different stepping options. So we've got a 15 PBS RS wheel. We're going to use the step-up kit to 16 on the E10. Then on the trailer, I've got a 16-inch PBS RS. I'm going to step that from 16 to 17. And then on the wagon, I've got a 17-inch PBS RS. I'm going to step that from 17 to 18. So that's also going to tie in with, and again, when I build, you guys know that I want everything to talk to each other. So I believe the wheel configuration is going to be cool. You're going to have your 15 to 16. You're going to have your 16 to 17, and then your 17 to 18, which is going to complete the overall package. So I'm not going to go too big on the arches. Not very big.
Yeah, that's why I said once we start developing it, then I'll say, okay, Tariq, how wide you want to go?
Yeah, 100%.
Then first do the more difficult basics.
Yeah, what's the more difficult thing? The front spoiler?
The front spoiler, yes, because we're going to do it from scratch.
Yeah.
So I want the guys to get it and that to see.
Yeah.
Your wheel arches, I have seen them online.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's more the joining and that. And then once I know the width, I can say, okay, Tariq, how much do you want to bring it at? If we have to edit it, if it needs to be, then that's extra work. But I mean, if you're happy with the width I found, then it's not too much of an issue. But your front spoiler is the hardest, because I can't find anything like that someone's already developed.
So it's gonna be a one-of-one.
Yes, it's gonna be. That's what I said to you. We're gonna try to do it looking similar to the one
that I sent
you want. But
let's add a bit of our own flavor.
We might change certain stuff on it. I also didn't make it too low because I don't want to eat the bottom here also. So we've also made it as low as we think that it should go. So
okay, cool. And then we're gonna do boot spoiler as well. So they're gonna make a boot spoiler for us. I'll actually pop the picture up. You guys will see how the boot spoiler looks.
You gotta send me all the pictures.
So currently now they're busy doing a template for the arch kit. Old school method. Dad is using the old school tricks here with the cardboard.
That's why I bring my dad, bro.
And we've got Johnny Bravo here.
My other brother Leon that works with us.
Johnny Bravo.
Bro, we cheated because this stuff.
They do. That's what I said. I've got to bring my dad. My dad's measurements are to the T.
His dad's brilliant.
Yes.
He just must come with clean clothes here.
Like he's been lying on the floor, measure your bumper.
First thing Dad said was, you must clean your floors here.
Now you know why. He just touched your floor.
Dad, a new set of clothes.
It's mad, bro.
So guys, we kind of starting a bit early with the project. Or not starting, but I want to get all the parts, everything. So when we eventually do get the time to start on the car,
also that
all the parts are here. And
because if you run into a problem,
we can fix it.
Yes. And we've always seemed to have run into a problem close to when it gets delivered.
I think on the third year we learned our lesson now.
You, bro.
I think I learned my lesson because I always put you under pressure.
That's how you always put me under pressure. That's what I tell the guys. I know I hear from you, then I'm like, hey, sorry. I know it's going to happen. He's going to find the most difficult thing to do, but he'll end up doing. But like you said, once you do the once off, then you
have the mold,
then it's not a problem. But it's to do the once off that issue.
And then in terms of interior finish, you saw most of the guys said that brush silver is nice. There's another color I want you to look out for me. I forgot the name on it, but it comes on the Lambos, the Aventadors, the Huracan. It's got that like camouflage carbon fiber. I forgot what's the name of it. Maybe you guys know. I'll send you a picture.
Send me a picture and then
let me know if you can do that, because that will be cool also.
Let me see if I can find it. See if it exists and that. Because sometimes even us, like my silver carbon that we use a lot, sometimes we clear it with depending on the color just to make it look different. It's still the same. So no, they will do it and that and sort it out. And then I'm busy also trying to find out now. I got to bring in film and that from another client. So to just see what it costs now to bring in, because everything's changed since the last time I bought it. But we'll do it, Tariq. Like, we always do it. Always last minute, but you find a way to do it. That's why I said now I'm coming here early because I know you. And already this year is quite a lot of pressure because, like with the 3D printer, you don't have the big machine, so you got to hold it together. Like even the guy Matt, he's like, no, he's like, I said, listen, bro, even if it doesn't fit, you can always file it down and get the basic shape. It's just to get the bumper already
the mold,
So we'll do that. And then they must do a stencil of this also. If you got another box, I want a big one so we can do the front.
Okay, sure.
And the color,
I see the purple. I love that color.
I know you love that color. That color is I told my friend that he's picking the purple, the M3. I was like, I said that. Half is him also.
He
loves that color.
That color is stunning. So we're going to add a bit more pearl just to give it like a modern.
Different. You got the look, but you add in your changes like you did with the other one. And it's better to do that. When you're not copying, you're changing stuff.
Dad, a new outfit, huh? You know what I'd actually like to do, So on some of the cars, you get the exposed carbon fiber. It would be cool if we could do parts of the M5 in exposed carbon fiber.
We can do that.
And then I paint the purple over.
We can speak to you.
I must actually think how to do it. That would be cool. That would be something different. The ideas are...
Yeah, but that's the thing. Your ideas run wild, and then the problem is you eventually get in a wave, and then you're like, should I do this? Should I not do this? You start judging yourself because you get too many ideas.
Now that we got the measurements in place with the kit and they are busy fabricating a kit from scratch, we need to start stripping the car down, and we need to get... First item of order is actually the bodywork. So we've gone through the body. We started stripping the car. Tumi is actually almost done stripping the car. So I want to take you guys through some of the issues I found on the body. So follow me. Now, every old school car, no matter how much you think the car does not have rust, the car will potentially have rust. So we found rust on this quarter arch section, which actually needs to be cut out and replated correctly. If you guys look here as well, we found some more rust on this arch section. So to be honest with you guys, the car is actually in very good condition. The paintwork that was on here wasn't very good, so it was easy for us to take the car down to metal. So you guys can see and hear the car has been taken down to metal. And the reason why we did that is because we want to make sure that we get the panels as straight as can be, especially on a long panel like this. And also we did the solvent test. We found that the paint wasn't cured correctly. So the best thing to do is to take the car down to metal and start from scratch. So we've started with this side. We've identified that there is some rust here, there's some rust there. So we need to do some repair on the rust work. Now, with the arch kit, we actually need to cut the arch and fit the new arch kit on in order for the wheels to tuck correctly. So the new wheels are going to be built in accordance with the new arches and not the old arches that we have on the car, because the problem is if I build the wheels according to this arches, when the car is out, it's really going to look like you know those guys that go to the gyms and they jump their upper body and their legs are super skinny. We don't want the car to look like that. So that's the reason why we can only do the arch work once the arches or the aftermarket arch kit is complete and we're able to see how much of the original arch we need to cut. So I'm quite excited for this build. The reason why I started with the E10 first is because I wasn't sure on the body condition. So I needed to know how much work is on the car. So realistically, there's not a lot of body work to be done on this car because we were able to take the car down to metal quite easily. The challenge is that we have a bit of a delay because we gotta wait for the arch kit to be built in order for us to measure, and that's gonna throw us out a bit with time, but it's fine, we'll handle it. In the meantime, we're gonna work on the other pieces of the body. So now I can show you guys that. Come have a look here. So look at how perished is the rubbers on the car. So I'm definitely gonna need a new set of rubbers. And the nice thing about this car is that it's got its original glass all round. So that's quite exciting. Not a lot of work. There is quite a bit of work that I'm going to be doing on the engine bay, which is what I actually want to show you guys now. So let me help Tumi strip the bonnet, and then I'll show you guys the plans we have with the engine bay. Socket to me?
Yeah, it's 13.
13 socket, nah?
Yeah.
I know my BMs, nah? Whenever we put the bolts, we mark them and put them in a packet. But Tumi is going to make a note that we need to order new bolts and washers, because you guys can see the condition of these bolts. It's okay, it's just been painted over. So again, we want to try and make the car look beautiful. So it's advisable that we order new bolts. So now we know when we're assembling, we have the new bolts and nuts that's needed. So let's talk about the motor, right? So first of all, you get your description of what the car is, which is the 1600.2. On the 2002, it'll show 2002. On the 1500, it'll show that it's the 1500. So this is actually a 1600.2, right? Which was the earlier models. Now, what I love about this motor is that it's small, it's compact, it's got German writing, which is cool, and it shows where the car comes from. So I'm not going to do a lot of work on this car. I am going to do a wire tuck. Now, the reason why I'm going to do a wire tuck is because the whole objective of the E10 or the 1600 is to put a lot of chrome. So for example, the tapered cover I'm going to chrome. I'm going to chrome a lot of the brackets. And the whole idea was to do this an old school build. So it's a single dual carburetor system. We are now going to be putting side drafts, which is a popular modification to do on these type of cars, especially in the era. It actually makes sense for this car to have the old school touch with side drafts. So the objective again is to wire tuck everything. I'm going to relocate all the wires. I'm going to possibly relocate the coil as well, make it a bit lower so that it's a bit hidden, and tuck the wires away. We'll recon the radiator, we'll get a new viscous fan, and just tidy up the engine bay to give it that show appeal and keep to that old school look. There is a few additional things I need to do, like for example, the radiator's got a leak. I need to change the top gasket. I need to do clutch on the car, check electrical, the door catch, clean the engine and paint. So this is just some of the work that needs to be done on this car. Other than that, the car drives nice. I've owned it since 2019. I drove the car twice and I've never driven it since because the clutch is quite bad. I haven't had time to build this car, and since 2019, it's taken me a long time to get to build this car. And also it's not a full build because we're not reconning the motor. The motor is in quite good condition. Now the reason why I also say I need to change the gasket is because the guys actually did a very untidy job with the silicone that's here. So you guys can see the silicone is terrible. So I'm gonna change the top gasket. I'm gonna do a service on the car. I need to definitely drain the fuel because the car's been standing for so long. So I'll probably recon the fuel tank as well. So very minor mechanical stuff to be done. I think bulk of the work is the body work. So next step is to actually strip the motor. I'll leave the wiring harness so we can continue doing the wire tuck, and then we need to actually close the holes where all the wiring comes out. So that's the step on the E10. We still need a name for this car, so I need you guys to help me come up with a name. So I've got a suggestion. I'm thinking of calling the car Ntwana. Because it's a small car, I'm thinking of the name Ntwana. Tell me what you guys think. Comment down below with your suggestions for the E10. What are we going to call this car? What are we going to call the wagon? And what are we going to call the trailer? So I'm interested in hearing your guys' suggestions. So also pop me a suggestion on what else you think I'm missing out on the mechanical aspect. So again, let me run you through the plan with the cars. So let's do the wagon. So we're going Daytona Violet paint. We're going with Lotus White interior. We're going with a little bit of carbon fiber, converting it to an M5. We're going to be doing the step-up kit of the RS, BBS RS wheels from 17 to 18. And then the trailer, obviously on air ride, X-Low suspension and LF management. Then on the trailer is going to be specially built for the E10, which is also going to consist of BBS wheels, but we're going to put a step-up kit 16 to 17. Also on air suspension. And then the 2002 or the E10, we're going to do Daytona Violet as well, ragtop sunroof, sideys, Lotus White interior, body kit, PBS RS wheel, 15 step to 16, and a little bit of the odds and ends. So I'm kind of excited. I can't wait. I know the guys overseas are going nuts. Jordan and all my friends over in the UK are going crazy for this build. So it's something that I'm excited about. It's never been done before, and we're fortunate to be able to be the first to be doing something like this, or this type of build with the E34 M5 wagon. So yeah, it's exciting, it's stressful. Once again, building the car after hours. The cars and the trailer need to be done by the end of April so we can ship them off to Raj and give Raj sufficient time to actually finish up the air ride work and that on the vehicle. So once again, excited, stressed. It's not one build, it's 3 builds. Plus the 850 needs to get done, and we need to ship the 850 off to Belgium. So I'm excited, guys. I hope you guys are excited. And once again, thank you so much for joining me on this journey. The encouragement, the motivation, the support. We love you guys so much. Thank you so much. It really means a lot to us. And comment with your suggestions. Don't forget, we need to name them. And our champs that are commenting, interacting, we love you guys so much. Thank you so much for the love and support. Be kind, stay humble, stay safe. And if you have nothing nice to say, rather keep quiet. Chip Moosa, I'll catch you guys on the next episode.
Several other people with me saw it. You all had the same figment. What did it look like? It was standing up there still. Just suspended in space. With colours coming out of it.